So we were discussing some of the most important constant. So one thing we have to remember always, what is the light speed of light? 3 into 10 to power 8. Okay. Second, charge on electron 1.6 into 10 to power minus 19. Unit is coulomb. Here unit is meter per second. Now gravitational constant, this is also very useful. 6.7 into 10 to power minus 11. Unit is Newton meter square per kilogram square. So I am just giving a hint right now, but as we progress in the course we will remember these things, but I am just telling you what are the important constants. Planck's constant 6.626. Let us write it in simple way. So this is what we can write 6.63 into 10 to power minus 34, very low power, 10 to power minus 34 joule second. Next is Boltzmann constant. Let me remove this. Next is Boltzmann constant 1.38 into 10 to power minus 23 joule per Kelvin. Okay. Avogadro number, let us write this simply, 6 into 10 to power 23 per mole or mole inverse. Gas constant, let us write it simply as well, 8.3 into 10 to power, not 10 to power, in this gas constant there is no power, joule. So this, let me remove this as well, joule per mole per Kelvin. Okay. Mass of electron, this is also very commonly used, mass of electron. So what is the mass of electron? 9.1 into 10 to power minus 36 kg. So let me write this, 9.1 into 10 to power minus 31 kg. So this is very important. Mass of neutron 1.67, or let me write 68, because it is 5, so we will increase it to 8. That we will learn why we have increased. So mass of neutron 1.68 into 10 to power minus 27 kg. Please write these things in your copy. We will remember these numbers as we go on. This mass of proton, little bit less than this, 1.67 into 10 to power minus 27. If we check both these, so these are very similar, but electron 10 to power minus 31, very very light in comparison of this proton. So these are up to this. Further, what we have? We have this E by ME ratio, that means charge of electron divided by mass of electron. Okay, electron charge to mass ratio. So what is this value? This value is 1.76 into 10 to power 11 coulomb per kilogram. So what is the meaning of this? Meaning of this, suppose if we take 1 kilogram of electron, the charge on those electrons would be 1.76 into 10 to power 11 coulomb. If you remember, 10 to power 9 was giga. So how can we write 1.76 into 10 to power 11? Suppose, so this is, let me remove, we have taken 1 kg electron. Okay, 1 kg electron we have taken. So how much charge on them? So 1 kg electron will have charge 1.76 into 10 to power 11 coulomb. So 1 kilogram electron will have this much charge. Now convert it into gigacoulomb. So 1.76 into 10 to power 2 into 10 to power 9. Okay, so this many coulomb. This 10 to power 9 is 1 gigacoulomb. So what we have? 1.76 into 10 to power 2 into, not into, this is 1 gigacoulomb. This has become 10 to power 9 is gigacoulomb. Again 1.76 into 10 to power 2 is equal to 176. 176. So what is the meaning? 1 kilogram of electron is equal to 176 gigacoulomb. 176 gigacoulomb. So this way we use multipliers. Faraday constant 9.648 into 10 to power 4. Okay, coulomb per mole. So let me write it in different way. 9.6 into 10 to power 4 coulomb per mole. Next is, what is next? Next is Rydberg constant. Rydberg constant is 1. Let us write 1.1 into 10 to power 7 per meter or meter inverse per meter. What is Bohr radius? Bohr radius is radius of smallest atom. Bohr radius is radius of smallest atom. What is the smallest atom? Hydrogen atom. Okay, so this is the radius of hydrogen atom. So let us write this 5.3 into 10 to power minus 11 meter. What is next? Stephen Boltzmann constant. So what is Stephen Boltzmann constant? This is 5.67 into 10 to power minus 8 watt per meter square Kelvin to the power 4. So this is Stephen Boltzmann constant. Right now we are just remembering, but as soon course progresses we will remember. We will remind these things. We will remember. But first we have to learn why these things are important. Wien's constant. So Wien's constant, let us simply write 2.9 into 10 to power minus 3. Okay, simply meter Kelvin. This is Wien's constant. Now permittivity of free space, epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is simply 8.85 into 10 to power minus 12. Unit is coulomb square per Newton meter square. Okay. Sometimes we have to use this unit, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This is also very important. This is epsilon, but 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. So what do we get? We get 9 into 10 to power 9 Newton. See, this all other things are a constant. 1 and 4 pi are constant. So unit is only associated with this epsilon naught. Other things are a constant, only a number. So just we reverse this unit. Newton meter square per coulomb square. We just reverse the unit. And last is the permeability of free space, mu naught. What is the value of mu naught? 4 pi into 10 to power minus 7 Tesla meter per ampere. So these are some of the very important constants that we have to remember. But some of them are very important. What are those most important? This C is most important, E is most important, G is very important. Na, Avogadro number, mass of electron. So this epsilon naught, and last one this mu naught. So these are the constant that we have to remember. 7 constant: speed of light, charge of electron, gravitational constant, Avogadro number, mass of electron, and epsilon naught and mu naught. These are 7 constant that we always remember when we learn physics. So these are very important constant. Now other useful constant, let us have a look on these as well. Now what is joule? Joule and calorie. So mechanical equivalent of heat. There is one problem. Right now we know that work can be converted into energy. Okay, work can be converted into energy. So work is measured in joule, and we know heat is a kind of energy. So initially heat was measured in calories. Heat is was measured in calorie, but right now we know work and energy can be converted into each other. So nowadays we also measure this energy, heat energy, into joule. So we have to think about calorie as joule. So 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule. This is very important. 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule. So mechanical equivalent of heat is joule. So value of this is 4.186 joule per calorie. That means 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule. 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule. Now atmospheric pressure. So we simply write 1 atmospheric. So what is 1 atmospheric pressure? This is 1.013 10 to power 5 Pascal. So this we have to remember, but we will learn what is a Pascal meaning. Right now we don't know what is PA, that means Pascal. We will learn later. Absolute zero, 0 Kelvin. What is the meaning of 0 Kelvin? Minus 273.15 degree Celsius. 1 electron volt. What is the meaning of 1 electron volt? That we also learn. Unified atomic mass unit. So what is 1 atomic mass unit? That we will learn as we progress, but note down all these value in your copy. Electrons rest energy. What is the electrons rest energy? 0.511 MeV. So M is mega electron volt. So 10 to power 6 electron volt, and 1 electron volt is 1.602 into 10 to power minus 19 joule. Energy equivalent of 1 U is equal to 1 UC square, that is 931 MeV. That we will learn. All these things we learn. Volume of ideal gas at 0 degree centigrade and 1 atmospheric pressure is 22.4 liter per mole. Just note down these value. Acceleration due to gravity, G is 9.78. So this G value we also have to remember. This is 9.8 meter per second square. So these are most commonly used value. Please note down all these value in your copy.